Program to fix America's bridges launched right here in Philadelphia today. For more on how much Pennsylvania will get and why that massive plan kicked off here today, we head now to Action News' Gray Hall, live in Fairmount Park in front of that bridge that was the backdrop for the ceremony today.
Absolutely right, Brian. We've learned that the state will be receiving over $1 billion. The governor calling this a really big deal because there are thousands of bridges in the state of Pennsylvania, of course, that need to be repaired. Not only will this money be used to repair those bridges, it will also be creating some new jobs. Just a quick glance, it is easy to see that the MLK Drive Bridge needs some much needed repair.
Last year, inspection of the underside of the bridge found one of the connections of the steel framing to be about 75% deteriorated. As a result, we were forced to keep the bridge closed to vehicular traffic.
Help is on the way for bridges like this one and thousands of others across the state. Pennsylvania is receiving over $1.6 billion to address bridge concerns. U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg says the federal assistance is part of President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law.
Residents of this city know how important it is to have bridges in good working order. Martin Luther King Bridge is an example of one that for safety reasons is not available the way that it could be or should be.
There are over 22,000 bridges in the state, and over 3,000 are classified as structurally deficient, and over 11,000 need some type of repair. Our data journalists uncovered that all of the top 10 most traveled structurally deficient bridges in Pennsylvania are right here in our area, and most of them are along I-95. It's estimated to repair all the thousands of bridges that need work in the state, it would cost over $20 billion. Action News asked Secretary Buttigieg if the $1.6 billion being allocated to Pennsylvania was enough.
This is going to be the biggest investment that has come from the federal government since the interstate highway system was set up in the first place. But there still needs to be often state or local action too.
Nationwide, the Bridge Funding Program is expected to help repair about 15,000 bridges. State and local leaders say stronger infrastructure equates to better quality of life for all communities.
Our society depends on infrastructure, on these bridges, on these connections. Modern, reliable infrastructure is essential for Pennsylvania, for our businesses, for our people, for everybody.
All right, so back out live, we were told that this is a 5-year plan, but some of that money could trickle down to the state as early as next week. For a closer look at this funding plan and also to take a look at some of the bridges that may need to be repaired where you live, head to our website, 6abc.com. Live in Fairmount Park, Gray Hall, Channel 6, Action News. Brian?